Well, hello everybody. Dean the Turkey Leg Stirrer here. Welcome to this stream. This is, it's been ages, if ever. It's been ages if I've ever done a portrait mode stream. But I thought I'd do it today. We're out here at Fort Christmas here in Central Florida, East Orange County, the historical park, and it's really nice. It's actually not bad right now, but of course it's later on it will get warmer, but I'm not going to be here terribly long. I just came out to do a little stroll around, so I thought I'd go live while I do it. And yeah, so I want to welcome in, I see Mike Beachman, Dave Stragand in the chat, Mandy Adams, welcome in, Epcot Forever, Jordan, welcome in, hello, welcome in everybody. So yeah, so without further ado guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up from this. This is my pretty standard starting spot. Whenever I go live from Fort Christmas, and I always like to look that way through the trees at the fort. Brian, welcome in. What's up? Welcome to this portrait mode. And I haven't done portrait mode. I'm going to try to do portrait mode once in a while. Not a ton, but once in a while. I may actually, when I go live at Disney Springs, maybe Friday, maybe I might push it off until Monday, but I think my Disney Springs stream that I have scheduled might be a portrait mode. So, Brian, maybe, maybe. I actually have turkey legs at home that I've gotten cheaper, a lot cheaper than Disney. So I may just hold off on getting the turkey legs from Disney. But we'll see. Disney Springs is one of the turkey leg spots. Or I might try somewhere else out that I haven't eaten at before. You think so, Dave? Okay, well let me get up. I'm going to start walking. Welcome in everyone. Do bop the like button if you coming in. If you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments that you were watching. If you're watching and you are not subscribed, you're welcome to subscribe and join the Turkey Leg Stirrer Nation here on YouTube. It's totally free. All you do is subscribe, literally subscribe, and you are part of the Turkey Leg Stirrer Nation. And you also help me climb my 1K mountain. Climbing a mountain to 1K, and 1K subscribers, and every subscriber is absolutely welcome here. And so yeah, so let me no, it isn't, Brian. It's a we are a group of people Turkey Lake Nation. That's what I'm calling it. Unless I come up with something better. So anyway, let me go ahead, do what I was going to do, and we're going to get strolling. We're going to get strolling. Fix the gimbal here. Alrighty. The stream is in 720p. And I am live on Wednesday, the 27th of 2025. And again, this is Fort Christmas in East Central Florida. It's a historical museum, and they have the fort that you're looking at right ahead of you. They also have some other buildings. They have got a few over here, but I'm not going to go that direction today. I'm just gonna I'm going to stroll into the fort a little bit. Now my signal dies as soon as I go inside, unfortunately. So I'm not going inside any of the buildings. So we're going to stroll around. We'll see if the chickens, they've got some friendly chickens that like to run around here sometimes. We're going to go see if they are out today. So there's actually no one else here that's like visiting the place. There are some guys around, like workers, doing like the staff. But other than that, there's no one here. I'm like the only guest. Here's the sign, Fort Christmas. So this is the history of Fort Christmas. Is this was built during the Second Seminole Indian War, and so there is the sign. I will leave it there if you want to pause or screenshot and take a look at that. So then Fort Christmas was a supply depot, and it's named Fort Christmas because they built it or began building it on Christmas Day of 1835, I think, or 37. 1835, I think. So here's the sign on the fort. During the Second Seminole War, General Eustis, U.S. Army, under the command of General Thomas S. Jessup, moved the column south from Fort Mellon in Sanford, Florida, on the 17th of December, 1837. The column consisted of the 3rd Regiment of Artillery, 4 companies of the 3rd and 4th Dragoons, and 4 companies of Alabama Volunteers. A train of 50 wagons and 20,000 rations moved with it. They hacked their way through palmettos and cabbage palm hammocks, pine barriers, and scrub, building roads upwards of 20 bridges, 20 to 70 feet long, and 7 causeways to reach this point. From the 25th to the 27th of December 1837, they built a supply depot of pine pickets 80 feet square with 2 blockhouses 20 feet square, which they called Fort Christmas, having started it on Christmas Day. The original fort was located about 1/2 mile north of here on a creek they named Christmas Creek. On the opposite side of the creek was an abandoned Indian village referred to as Powell's Town. This 18th, 1977. And then you've got the hours here, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Every day. So here we go. Here's the blockhouse. I'm seeing my signal kind of drop. Seems to be coming back though. I can show you this. It's the powder. For some reason my signal's dying in here. It doesn't usually die in here. Let's see if it gets better over here. I think it's coming back. Sorry guys. It's usually a little better here. Could be the heat too, some of the heat and the full sun. So there's a little panorama view. This is a neat place to come visit if you come to Central Florida and you want a nice little historical site to come visit. It's really cute. I would say 1.5 to at least 1.5 to 2 hours to kind of do a comfortable stroll through and see everything and just kind of enjoy it. And of course that depends on how much you take in, reading all the stuff on the displays, all of the information here, going into like all the buildings and just that's kind of my estimate, but it is worth it if you like historical locations. There's a flag flying up there. I'm gonna try to stay in this shade. Batman, hello. Oh, Tony. All right, Tony O'Tower. Is this a different account, or you changed your name, or? So welcome in. Welcome in, yeah. Glad to be here. So here is a little look. We'll stop in the shade. We'll take a look. Your Tony account is hidden. Oh my. And your second account. Oh my. Okay. Well, I'm glad you have another way to chat and enjoy streams. And thanks for coming in. So there's the entrance to the fort. I do have some walkthroughs of the inside of the blockhouses. Because it is not signal friendly inside. So I'll have to do some other ones. Do another, maybe a stroll through here when the weather cools down. Maybe just come out here and do some different walkthroughs. Yeah, the cicadas. You hear those cicadas? Yeah, those are loud. So I'm going to stroll over here. The chickens. The chickens are usually running around. And honestly, the chickens are kind of the highlight of this place. Gloria, welcome in. Welcome in. Great to have you. Great to have everybody. Doing a little stroll here. So Fort Christmas is just a great place. It's historically it was, as a park. It was kind of known as, I forget what it was called, the gathering place, or the whatever. But actually, I haven't looked at this before. This pavilion over here. Let me go take a look and see what this is. Maybe there's a sign on it. I'm not sure if you can go in. Okay. It says it's closed, but there is a sign on the outside. So, I'm going to come over here and see what it says. So I literally just walked past. So the pavilion is reserved for closed. Okay. It's reserved for closed. So here's the picnic pavilion. So there is some history to this. This pavilion was built by the Works Progress Administration during the Depression era of the 1930s. It has been renovated and preserved at the request of the local Christmas community for its service and for the memorable times it has provided in the past. At one time, the pavilion was used as a voting precinct poll for the citizens in the area, and even as a roller skating rink for the local school children. This beautiful live oak grove with hanging moss was used for many years as a gathering spot for school picnics, reunions, political rallies, church outings, honoring returning soldiers and elderly citizens, and other community functions. It was called Simmons Grove, or the Picnic Grounds, and on June 6, 1930, Mike Smith deeded the original 10 acres to Orange County to be used as a park for the community of Fort Christmas. So this picture here is a gathering of the Christmas residents of the picnic grounds, circa 920. Picnics consisted of tables groaning with pots and pans of hearty food. Sometimes meat was roasted on old box springs in pits dug in the ground. At other times, fish was fried in skillets over open fires. Entertainment consisted of horse racing, foot races, music with stringed instruments, fiddle, banjo, and guitar, and even dancing. Well, yeehaw! So, yeah, so that's awesome. And So here, the park here, they have got a playground over here. There's one picnic pavilion over here. And then there's at least, I think there's one or two more on the other side of the bathrooms that are right here. You do have decent bathrooms here. And then there's a softball field over here. Yeah, alrighty then. And of course they've got the fort and all of the different historical buildings. Alright, so now we're gonna go and say hi to the chickens. And even in like these wooden buildings out here, I still lose signal. So I'm not gonna be actually going into them. We're just gonna look at the outsides and like I said, when the weather cools off, I may come out here and do some little walkthrough videos. To post up here of some of these houses. I already have walkthroughs of the schoolhouse and the there's another house over on the opposite side of the fort where I started. So I've already done a couple of walkthroughs there. I did a walkthrough of the fort. Greetings! Howdy, Don, the Hitchhiking Bones. Welcome in. We're hunting chickens. I see some chickens. Chickens! It's not bad. It's actually not bad, Dawn. In the shade, especially. It's humid. It is humid. There's a light breeze going, a really light breeze blowing through here. What do you think, chickens, huh? It's a lovely day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Are you finding your breakfast? Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Sounds good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you are very pretty. You are very pretty. Alright, I'm going to keep walking, chickens. I'm going to go see your friends. I'm going to go see your friends. My signal's dipping. Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you're live, though. Look at me. I'm talking to them while I'm walking away. I see some more chickens over here. Hope the signal is still working, guys. I do see a drop in my signal, but hopefully it's still looking okay. There's some chickens over here. Hey! Well, hey. How are you? You doing okay? I came over to say hello. I have some friends on YouTube. You're on YouTube today. Did you have that on your bingo card, or? Over there resting in the... I would think they would want to be in the shade. Really interesting. Yeah? Alrighty. Oh, you got a friend coming out from the under there. It's alright. I don't bite on Wednesdays. Let's see if we can find some other chicken friends. This house over here shouldn't be too bad to just peek in the doorway. And they actually have it closed. Anyway. That's the downside to Fort Christmas, is that the signal is not great, even outside. So if I get someone in the chat tell me, how is the signal look okay? Am I having any lag at all? Look in there, spinning wheel, cabinet, stove. There's a table way over there, and a bed. And I got a little chest right here, and a chair. It looks good? Okay, no lag? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Dave and Gloria. This is the Simmons 2 house. Simmons 2. So, there are more chickens than what we've seen. Oh, and they're out now. They came out. We'll walk over here. My signal may come back up. Come over here. So here's one of the houses. This is the one. This is one that I definitely want to do a stroll through on a video to record it. That one definitely this one over here probably as well. Probably be the first ones that I do. This one over here is interesting too. I just like to be able to do a stroll through and not worry about the signal. So that's why I'm gonna record some individual walkthroughs and just kind of do a quick little walkthrough of these. I think this one will peek in the doorway. Now you can go in, but signal. Oh, this one's another one that I want to kind of make sure that I do a walkthrough too. I think this one, usually the signal's okay. Hi Chris, welcome in. Curtis family, welcome in. But yeah. So there's a look at that house. So my signal actually came back up to full, which is good. It's something I need to remember is that over there, the signal lacks. Well, guys, I see a bench in front of the pond, or I know it's a retention pond. We'll come over here. We'll see if there's any alligators that want to say hi on the stream. You never know. You never know. Looks good. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Yeah, so let me sit down here and we'll chat a minute, and then we'll maybe look at a few things before I stroll out of the area. I wasn't going to go terribly long today, but it's going well, so I'm going to just keep going a little bit more. So there you are. There's like some algae stuff growing on the top there. Looks a little better on that end there. You can see the reflection of the trees over there. Over there, there's nothing in there now, so I'm not gonna like walk over there because there's nothing to really look at. They used to have goats, and at one point they had goats, and then from the signs, I guess they used to have cows. Monarch Miracles, welcome in. So if it looks like you're seeing a cow over there, it's literally just like a cutout, like a wooden cutout they have right up next to the fence. There is like nothing alive in there, and I can see the there's like grass growing up in there. I don't know if you can tell. There's so I'm not sure what the deal is with the other animals, but they still have the chickens, so that's something. All right, that was a nice little respite. Let me stroll over here. We can peek in the door over here before we're gonna stroll on back, guys. We'll see if we run into any chickens on the way. There's a squirrel over here, a Fort Christmas squirrel. Hi. Now you can say hi. You'd just be on YouTube. That's the thing. Oh, here we go. Here's the chicken coop. There's the other chickens. You want to come up here and say hi? Come up here and say hi. Come say hello. You want to come up here and say hi? They're busy eating. They are busy eating, having lunch. A bunch of lunch. I know. You want to come say hi? Come up here. Go ahead, say hi. Uh-huh. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Well, come on up here. No, up here, up the ladder. You've done it before. You've done it before when I was here. I guess I don't want to. Maybe you want to come up here? You want to come up and say hello? Oh, really? They did. What? You're kidding. You are kidding. Dear. I know. That is something. It's just something. All right, well, let me come over here. We may come back in a second. I know. Well, did you have something to say? Did you want to say something? Did you want to say something? Uh-huh. There you are. You gonna come out? Run around? Yeah, all right. Was that brunch or lunch or? Oh. There goes that chicken. This one's out here scratching up the ground. That one's over there making a racket. Well, if you come over here, I can hear you better. Okay, we're gonna follow this one over here. He's crabbing about something. Okay, bringing the stream over here. Want to come out and tell them what's going on? Let's see, Monarch America said, no, Dean, they are not lunch. Remember, they are chickens, not turkeys. Oh, yeah. Well, they look a little bit like turkeys. I don't know, where did that one go? Anyway, here's this house. You see the porch here. Came out on the other side. Oh, sneaky little. What a sneaker. Went under the house and he went over by the trees. She's avoiding me. This is why I don't get in a relationship. You try to talk and they just run away. Every time. Okay. Here I am. Let's talk. What do you have to say? Yeah? No? We should probably talk this out. No? No? Don't run away. Let's talk it out. Just need to get things off your chest, get off in the open. Come on. What's going on? Are they treating you right around here? You getting in a fight with the other birds? What about the squirrels? There's some squirrels around here. You ever fight with the squirrels? Yeah. You see that? I have a calming effect on the birds. Stay really quiet. Stay really quiet so you can find lunch. Yeah. All right. Well, do you have any last words before I stroll out? All right. We're not gonna just look at chicken butt the whole rest of the stream. Okay. Here's the front of this house. All right. So I'll come back. I'll stream from here again. Oh, I think it's chicken scratch, Dave. If it's something, it's not English. Unless chicken scratch is a language, and they're doing like, Oh, do you want to come in the gate? Come on, you can come in the gate. That's fine. I'm heading out. It was nice seeing you today. Yeah. I gotta go. Okay, that was fun. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna head out. The chickens are off the chain today. Did you hear that one was saying? Wow. I thought this was a nice, wholesome place. Oh, neat. What stories they got. Boy, the talk of the town. So we're going to come over here. Going to see if there's a bench over here. I think it's in the shade. Let me sit down. I'm going to be heading out here when I sign off, and I'm going shopping. So pray for me. Because I keep my shopping list in my head. And that's not the best philosophy, but it's the one I use. So, yeah. I'm gonna do it. The plus side is if you don't have a list to begin with, you don't have a list to lose. The bad side is, if you don't have a list, you end up getting things you don't need, or you don't get things you didn't actually need, or so I think I'm going to stroll around the outside to the other side. Got some folks exiting out, so there are some visitors now. Very nice. They got shade over here too. And you guys can see this side of the fort, which I don't show a lot. I have, but just because it's right over here by the fence, it seems like there's maybe not any worth to coming on this side, but it's another view of the fort. So we'll just make this a full circle tour, and I'm going to come back to the table that I started at. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I am going to come over here and sign off real quick. Stay tuned to the channel. I will be down at Disney maybe Friday, maybe Monday. Stay tuned, because I'm not sure. Then, of course, next Tuesday, Let's Talk Turkey is back. And next week on Thursday is the official relaunch of Once Upon a Turkey Leg. You will hear stories once again every Thursday. And Let's Talk Turkey and Once Upon a Turkey Leg are both at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, oh, this is in the shade. I mean, in the sun. So I'll step over here. Maybe look over here. This is the schoolhouse. That is right, Dawn. I am the turkey legster, not the chicken legster. So this will be a nice parting shot. This is the schoolhouse. And I've shown that before. I'm not going to go over there, but really nice. So yeah. Thank you all for watching and popping in for this little stroll and talking with the chickens. What a conversation. I can't lie. It's always, you just always find out really interesting stuff from those chickens. Wow. Wow. So guys, have a gobble-tastic day. And here from Fort Christmas in East Central Florida, y'all take care.